Open E flat major scale. Okay, in the key of E flat, there are 3 flats: B flat, E flat, and A flat. In this scale, when you're starting on the 4th-string 1st fret, you're playing different frets as opposed to playing, you know, say if you're playing your typical major scale pattern, you know, you're just anywhere between the 11th to 14th frets. But if you start it down here, you know, not only do you get a chance to learn the notes, but you know, you get to navigate a lot more of the fret, I would say. So you're going to start on the 4th-string 1st fret with your 1st and 3rd fingers, okay, and you're actually going to play the same fret numbers. Your fingers are going to be the same as the same frets. So once again, on the 4th-string 1st fret, 1st and 3rd finger on the 1st and 3rd fret, open, and then 1st and 3rd frets with your 1st and 3rd fingers on the 3rd string. Go up to the 2nd string, play the 1st, 3rd, and 4th frets with your 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Then the 1st string is going to be just like the 2nd string. 1st, 3rd, 4th frets with your 1st, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Move up to the 6th fret, 1st string, with your 1st finger, and you're going to play a 1, 3, 4. This time it's the 6th, 8th, and 10th frets with a 1, 3, 4. And then you can slide up to the 11th fret with your 4th finger. And don't forget to go backwards. And alternate your picking. You'll be able to tell the difference between a down pick and an up pick soon. The more you practice alternating your picking. Okay, now I like to give you some chord shapes as well. You could play the 1st position bar chord, you know. And if you're not sure how to play a first position bar chord, look at my video how to make a bar chord. But to save you a little bit of time, you will bar all 6 strings on the 11th fret with your 1st finger. And your 2nd finger is going to be on the 3rd string, 12th fret. 4th finger will play on the 4th string, 13th fret, and your 14th, and your 3rd finger will be on the 13th fret, 5th string. So if you know how to make an open E, just use, instead of your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd fingers, use your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. Slide that up so your 2nd finger is on the 3rd string, 12th fret. Keep that same shape, bar all 6 strings. That's why it's 1st position bar chord. Okay, there you go. That's got an E flat, a G, and a B flat. 3 different notes, 3 different sounding notes. It might have 6 notes in that chords, but some of those notes repeat. Moving to a 2nd position bar chord, you will bar the first 5 strings with your 1st finger on the 6th fret. And then with your 3rd finger, you got to bar the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. I see some players using their 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers on the 8th fret, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. But in time, if you learn to bend that finger up, you'll have more maneuverability. You'll be able to change from majors to minor 7ths, major 9ths, major 7ths, all different chord formulations. Another shape that I think is equally important to know is a C form shape. Now, it's based on the open C chord. You know, with an open C, you use your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. So, much like the E shape, you're going to use your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers. But you're making an open C. Slide that 4th finger of yours, which is going to be the root, okay, to the 6th fret. And on the 3rd fret, you will make that bar with your 1st finger, the first 5 strings. So we have 1st position, 2nd position, E flat C form. here's an open one. I mean, you have this open E, but obviously we're not in the key of E, we're in the key of E flat. So it's kind of like you're making a minor, open E minor. With your second and third fingers, your second finger's on the 5th string, and your third finger is on the 4th string, both on the 2nd fret for an E minor. But now for this E flat major open chord, make sure your second and third fingers are on the 1st frets, 5th and 4th strings. And you can strum the 5th, 4th, and 3rd. This is a trick that you can use. You can use your second and third finger, or if you want to use your 1st and 2nd finger, you can. But make sure you just strum the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. Here's another shape as well. I like to call it the open F shape. That's an E flat. 3rd finger's on the 4th string, 13th fret. Your 2nd finger is on the 12th fret, 3rd string, and you're barring the 1st and 2nd strings on the 11th fret with your 1st finger. Like the open F, but you slide. So your first finger on the 1st and 2nd strings, barring that. Obviously too, we can use that D shape. If you go to D, just slide up a half step and just strum the first 3 strings. Okay? So you got these different shapes that you can use. Practice this scale, ascending and descending. And if you enjoy this major scale, check out my other videos on how to make major scales. We got a few more left to do on the circle of fifths. Please make sure you check out my other videos that will help you with your music theory, which is very important. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Keep practicing and have fun.